Straight away, Victoria gets a taste of the trouble Fiona stirs up in the kitchen.
Fiona tries to get into the food. She's a really high jumper. And she continues until she gets what she wants.
Has she ever been fed from the table?
He's the culprit. He'll go, oops, and throw food on the floor.
I sent Jessica and Todd out of the room because I wanted to get a sense of what it was like when Florence was by herself making her food. Fiona was intently interested on an open bag of chips, and she jumped really high to try and get the packet of chips off the counter.
Seconds later, Fiona finds a more accessible snack, popcorn.
So if you turn your back for a minute, she's up onto that table,
Right.
eating.
Yes. You know, when I get so frustrated.
Okay.
Now, she wants to teach a very hyperactive Fiona how to control her impulses.
I know that Fiona's smart, but she has no self-inhibition at all, and it's something that I have to teach her. So it's going to be a challenge.
So I'm going to teach her. When you say leave it, that's what she's got to do. And I'm going to use food to do it. I'm going to start off by showing her the food. She knows the food's in my hand. What she has to do, she has to take her nose away from it before she gets it. Good girl. But as soon as she backed her body away, she got it.
Victoria then adds a verbal command.
Leave it. Good girl. Now I'm upping the ante. I'm going to show her the treat so she can see it as well as smell it. This is harder for her. Or the impulse control. Leave it. Good girl. Now, is she going to be able to leave food if I put it on the floor right in front of her?
I don't think so.
Okay. This is going to be hard for her. Leave it. Uh-oh. Leave it. Good girl. Isn't that great? Good girl.
When we first started, I didn't think that Victoria could train her. I was kind of surprised.
With Fiona doing so well, Victoria wants to try the command with Fiona's two weaknesses, stockings and popcorn.
Oh dear, I don't think she's even interested in the knee-high without the popcorn being here.
When Jessica brought the popcorn in my knee-high, I say, this is it. She's going for it.
Leave it. Good girl. Leave it. Good girl.
I want Florence to have a little place in her heart for Fiona, and this is doing it.
Oh, brother.
Now it's Jessica's turn to try the command with Fiona's favorite food.
Okay. Leave it. Good girl.
Very good.
I never thought in a million years she would resist temptation like that. It was amazing. Leave it. Good girl.
I was just blown away when Jessica said, leave it, and she backed up. I almost fainted.
For a dog to self-inhibit itself, it's a big deal. So I think she's done really well.
Florence does not like it when Fiona's in the kitchen. She's fed human food from the family when they're walking around the kitchen, when they're sitting at the kitchen table when they're eating. So of course she's going to try and get food. Florence has had enough of it.
What we're going to train Fiona to do is to stay behind the line. She is not allowed to come in. When you are either eating here or you are cooking something, she is behind the line. So I want to teach her. Being behind the line is good. Good. I'm going to walk into the kitchen. Out. Good girl. I'm putting a word to it, out. I'm also putting a hand signal where I'm pointing my hand out. Now I'm telling her to go out, and I'm waiting to give her her reward.
The more I wait to treat Fiona while she's out of the kitchen, the longer she'll stay out of the kitchen.
Good girl.
Todd is the biggest culprit of feeding Fiona table scraps, so Victoria tests his resolve.
So just go around as if you're assembling something, assembling a meal. If she comes any more over the line, you tell her.
All right. No. Out. Out. Good girl. Good girl.
You're such a good dog, Fiona.
Did I hear that coming from you?
When my mother made the statement that Fiona is such a good dog, I think time stopped. I think everybody in that room looked at her and said, okay, who is this woman? But I think that kind of reiterated that, okay, my mother's really trying.
What a difference. So you can see, with a bit of training, what she can do and how actually well-behaved she can be.
Yeah.
We're just teaching her now how to behave.